everybody, and welcome to the Northernlion Live Super Show. I wanted to introduce it quickly because I am going to start to talk in video format when I switch to this overlay. Give it a second.
I think we've seen this on camera before.
Don't.
Basically, save the stealth cruiser.
It sounds so freaking annoying. There we go. It's going to be some FTL playing in the background. I, as always, am your host, Northernlion, joined by my esteemed co-hosts, Jason with OTI and Rock Lee Smiles. Say hello.
Hello.
Hey, brother.
Brother.
Josh should have said that.
I should have, but then I didn't because I'm not the Hulk anymore.
Nick, did you change your camera placement?
Yeah, I put it in front of me instead of the side of me because I don't have my other monitor right now.
I always wonder about that. Like, I need to...
I do a lot of questionable things.
When I look to the right side, it looks like I'm talking to somebody that's off camera. It's like the worst camera work of all time. We really need, like, probably about $50,000 worth of venture capital funding, and then we can hire a couple cameramen each, and then this show will really take off after that.
We should just get an office at that point, right? And just record in a studio.
I mean, if we're going to default on the bank loan anyway, we might as well go bankrupt with like $1 million in debt, you know? Get more
just go bankrupt.
The American way. I don't want to go debt with a small amount.
Exactly. Is that the American way? We'll get Josh as Hulk Hogan to verify, confirm, or deny that. How are you guys doing today? How are you doing, Josh?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much for asking.
I didn't ask.
I really appreciate it. How concerned that you are.
Brother.
Before we get started with our news section, I wanted to bring up something. Literally a few moments before the stream,
Excuse me?
Well, also, Mexuzi3K up down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. I hope you like this. I googled top 100 songs of the year 2000.
Okay.
According to Billboard.
Billboard.
You may know Billboard.
Billboard Baggins.
They're a kind of ad. This is from bobborst.com. So I'm not sure how affiliated this is with...
I was building an army. I know that.
So tell me, what do you think the #1 song according to Billboard of the year 2000 was, according to sales?
Sales.
Yeah. You're not going to get it.
2000.
Really?
Yeah.
Lou Bega.
Bye.
I think Bye 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 might... wait. Yeah, Bye 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 was number 21.
Dang.
Okay. Nick, do you have a good answer?
How was Mambo number 5?
I think that might be a 98 jam. It's not on the top 100 of 2000, let's put it that way.
Ah, damn it.
#1 is Breathe by Faith Hill.
Really?
Yeah.
Just breathe.
No, it's
the way you love me.
That's The Way You Love Me.
It's,
Breathe is the one that's like,
way?
I can feel you breathe.
Oh, yeah. It's
walking into me. It's about a collision on the sidewalk or something like that.
Just to hear you breathing.
That's on 99. 10 years behind.
I don't know anything from the year 2000. Everything I know is 98 or 99.
I think you do.
Millennium.
That's 99, man. Why would he come out with that song in 2000? It's already old news. Yesterday's news, like a Fleetwood Mac song. #2, Santana featuring Rob Thomas, Smooth.
I love that song.
Isn't that where it also was on the top 80 to 90 songs of the 80s and 90s?
Yeah, that was the second most popular
Always
song
a bridesmaid, never a bride. Santana featuring the product G&B, Maria. That's number 3.
G&B. I don't know what this title even means.
Not the GBs.
#4
Not the
is,
GBs.
#4 is I Wanna Know by Joe. These songs are just completely faded.
I wanna know.
Is that it?
Yeah, it's the Alanis Morissette. I wanna know. Shout out to Maxis Y3K. I can't get the order right there. Thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to the Rock Quarry.
All right, let's get started. #11, Higher by Creed. What do we have for news today?
That was it, Creed. What is? I don't. Nick's excited.
Here's some
about
news. The
things.
official Scott Stapp Twitter account retweeted when I tweeted Neil Cicierga and told him that there's a Florida Marlins song written by Scott Stapp.
There really is.
Yep.
I can't believe I watched.
Wait, is there?
It's really good.
Can you give me a link? I'd like to see.
I already sent you the freaking song earlier.
Oh, I should probably watch it or listen to it then.
It's okay. You can do it after the stream.
I'm a
What
bit of a
video
dingus.
game news do we have? We can't just exist exclusively on cultural references from 14 years ago.
We certainly can, but we don't have to. I have one that's kind of a big one, and it's a little bit sad unless Josh wants to go first.
No, sadness overrules me, I guess.
All right, Bob Hoskins, the actor that played Mario from the Super Mario Brothers movie, has passed away at the age of 71.
Also,
he retired from
noteworthy-
acting in 2011, but sad
also
news.
noteworthy for Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
That's
I
sad.
have fond memories. I actually saw the Super Mario Brothers movie in the theaters when it came out, which is pretty wild to think about now. That was a long time ago. I was a little kid then.
What are your fond memories, though?
Oh, trusting the fungus mostly.
My name is
That's a
Josh
big one.
too. Just subscribe. Up, down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride.
Is it really?
Yeah. I
my
mean,
name.
no, it's not.
It was
but his
Ryan.
is, I guess.
It's my
Excuse
name.
me?
It's his name too.
And
His name's
her-
probably not Tutu. That's Toto. That's a
Oh.
dog's name.
I like the dude that just subscribed just now to you.
is it Herpsy Bald like Ryab? I kind of
Yeah.
don't even know how to pronounce it, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Yeah,
You put
I
the
mean,
emphasis in a different way.
it's sad news. Bob Hoskins died. I'm
Sad news.
messing with my camera right now. It is sad. I don't know. I'm only familiar with Super Mario Bros. And Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and like I think he was a gangster in a movie that I saw. It's always sad when people die.
Dying's no good.
Does anyone want to say, share some? Does anyone have anything to say in this trying time?
No.
We will miss you, Bob Hoskins.
Is my sure name so? I don't know. Is it not backwards?
That's respectful.
No.
Oh,
we're good.
that's fine. Yeah,
All right.
That's kind of all there is to
that's
that
it.
story.
This is the
That's
only
it.
news.
No, I got
No,
other news.
there's more news.
Okay.
All right.
Josh.
Xbox Live Gold members get Dust and Elysian Tail and Saints Row the Third for free in May.
Durst.
Okay.
Durst and Elise.
May
That's
1st.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, May 1st you get Durst and Elysian Tail for free. It's only $15, and then on the 16th of May you get Saints Row the Third.
Saints Row the
So it's
Durst.
not bad.
Actually.
I mean, if you're like me and never played Saints Row the Third until recently, then you're good.
Yeah.
Good game. Like
What's
it.
great, I think, is that both of those have like been in Humble Bundles before. Even Saints Row the Third was in the THQ Humble
Yes.
Bundle like just before
Yeah.
they went bankrupt. So, I mean,
Excuse me?
it's still not like a win for Xbox
Mm-hmm.
Live Gold, but at least it's better than like Gears of War from like 2007 and Halo 3 for free. I guess a lot
Yeah.
of people probably haven't played those, so that's cool.
So
They're trying harder now to look like they're fancier games instead of just giving you the stuff that's literally from the value bin.
Ante Antaro, thank you for the subscrition. And yeah, I mean,
Antaro.
you can still compare that to like, PC gaming obviously has way more sales and bundles and stuff like that. That's just par for the course. But PS Plus, which is also mandatory, like Xbox Live Gold basically now, is still blowing them out of the water. Like Mercenary Kings for free last month. That game just came out. It's not necessarily amazing, but it's free and it's new. Whereas Xbox Live Gold is like, there's a free game from 2012. 2 free games from 2012.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you probably already own, but it's better than it used to be, at least. And
which is nothing.
Yeah, right?
It was nothing, and then like higher cost of everything.
yes.
So
Yeah, that's true.
but,
Major
I have-
Nelson's really kicking ass lately.
well,
And
he
digging
dug
up
up those
games.
ET cartridges, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's been
he's
busy.
doing his best. There's a conspiracy theory that says that was fake and that didn't actually happen, by the way. So I don't know. Pretty weird.
If you're gonna like
don't
make
care.
up a conspiracy theory on like whether or not like I can understand like the moon landing, I guess. But if you're fucking like making shit up about like ET, oh god, did they actually bury and dig them up? Come on.
If that's a
I agree.
if that actually is like a concocted marketing strategy, then the Xbox One's in bigger trouble than I
It's-
think anyone
it's
realizes.
Hey, thanks very much to Joylin91. Just keep on Joylin. I very much appreciate the support.
Doesn't really roll off the tongue, does it?
It doesn't really roll off the tongue, no. Next story?
Yeah, sure. I mean, let me just before we go on to the next one, I just want to look back on like Xbox. What's the program called? Xbox Live Gold free games. Let's start with January. So let's go over the track
Okay.
record here. January games with gold. Is that what it is? Okay.
Yep.
Sleeping
Yeah.
Dogs and Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light. It's all right. Sleeping Dogs,
They
another
were
one of
both
those,
okay games.
another one of those games that's on sale all the time, but still, that's
Yeah.
acceptable, I'd say. In February, Deadlight, which I think is really bad. And
I thought it was okay.
Oh no, wait, that's
April.
That's April.
Don't lie to me.
Sorry, Dead Island.
Yeah.
And Toy Soldiers Cold War.
That one I don't have an opinion on.
Toy Soldiers is all right. Dead Island, I don't really like.
Wait, Toy Soldiers was all right.
Toy
I'm looking
Soldiers
at
is
this.
okay.
Yeah, that's
It's-
the opposite. of what I
Really?
thought you were-
Yeah, it's like a
I
tower
thought it was-
defense. It's a tower defense game with some kind of real-timey stuff in it. That's all right.
Mm-hmm.
March
Manatees.
games with gold: Civilization Revolution and Dungeon Defenders. Civilization Revolution. Here's the
Excuse
shocking
me?
part. There, normally $30 on the digital
Oh,
marketplace.
seriously?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I didn't know that. That's wild.
And Dungeon Defenders, which has been in like every Humble Bundle too.
Yeah.
Does it have all the DLC too? Because there's like $50
Obviously
for the
not.
DLC.
No.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Team Ninja up down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. And then I guess this
April.
month was Deadlight and Hitman Absolution. I really
Not
like
bad.
Hitman Absolution, which most people don't. But
Well, you got into Hitman You got into that when Hitman Absolution like first like came out,
right,
right?
I'm a post Blood Money convert to the game.
Right.
Yeah, which and a lot of people. I know most people prefer Blood Money. Whatever. I like Absolution. Hitman Go is really good too. I mean, okay, so now that we've got a little bit of a backstory there, let's check out PlayStation Plus March 2014. I'm loading it up here. Dead Nation Apocalypse Edition for PS4. Tomb Raider, the new one, for PS3. Thomas Was Alone for PS3. Lone Survivor for PS3. Unit 13 for Vita, which I don't really know. And Monster Hunter Freedom Unite for Vita. But still, that's just the instant game collections for free. And then also on sale would be more stuff. But yeah, you can get the new Tomb Raider that just came out last year for free, which seems a lot better to me.
Yeah, all right. I can agree with that.
Anyway. At least they're putting up an effort, though. That's good.
An effort.
It'd be nice if you got anything on Xbox One for it. Because PlayStation Plus currently gives you stuff on PS4.
Is anything even backwards compatible this time around?
Not yet, I think.
So what are they going to give you?
I don't know. Well, they gave us
The game that
Mercenary
came out
Kings
3
on
months ago?
PS4.
Yeah.
They just give you Forza or something like that. I don't know.
Excuse me?
That's probably their best-selling game. Optimistic Chris, thank you for the subscription. Anyway, that's sure. That's the worst good news. They're improving, but is it enough? I don't know. Whatever. What's next?
Polish a turd.
Exactly.
They actually did that on Mythbusters. I think they confirmed you can indeed polish a turd, yeah.
That seems likely if you just like dip it in varnish or something like that.
Yeah, shiny.
Jim Varnish.
No, I think
rest
they
in peace.
just rubbed the turd until you could see his face in it or something.
I'm not going to... You look at that guy's butthole online.
You can.
Stop telling me about Adam Savage's butthole, Josh.
It may or may not be his butthole, but it's definitely someone's butthole that looks like his. So if you have a weird like anal Adam Savage fetish, you can knock that out of the park with a reasonable facsimile. If you just like cross your eyes, you can see it.
You're gonna knock that out of the park.
It's a magic eye puzzle.
That's slang for ejaculate hard.
For butt pirates. Anyway.
Magic eye puzzle. What's it going to poke you in the eye?
It's a magic brown eye puzzle.
A magic dark bead. Whatever. All right, what else we have? Wait, Cedarbox in Chad says, they did test polishing poop on Mythbusters. Jamie cheated and used polish. Is that part of the thing? You can't use polish to polish a turd?
It seems like it's right in the title, doesn't it?
You can. You could put polish on a turd.
I'm getting the noun and verb form confused here, I think.
I don't know.
It's okay.
I'm not exactly sure what's going on.
Anyway, other news.
Knock it out of the park.
Is there any other news that is specific to the gaming industry?
I have one.
Wait, what do you mean? Like, the industry as a whole, or like other things?
That isn't a whale exploding, I think, is what you mean.
Right,
I got a couple.
Okay.
Buy Mario Kart. Buy Mario Kart 8. Get a free downloadable game from Club Nintendo.
These are the options?
Oh,
Super Mario Bros. U, Pikmin 3, Zelda Wind Waker HD, and Wii Party U?
Yep.
That's actually
so
pretty cool.
That or gas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Both. Yeah, I think you get both.
Or both.
That's pretty impressive. I mean, they're acting like whoever owns a Wii U doesn't own all four of those games anyway.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't played all of them very much, but I do own all. I imagine there's a lot of people out there who don't own Pikmin 3 or Wii Party U.
Yeah. Well, there's also the Mario Kart 8 Wii U Deluxe Set Bundle, and so for $329 you get everything. You get the Wii U, the red remote control, the free game, and Mario Kart 8. So that's pretty good.
$10 in gas, theoretically.
Yeah, Wii U hardware, gamepad, stylus, sensor bar, gamepad stand, gamepad cradle, Wii U console stand, Mario Kart 8.
A lot of bits.
In the wheel.
I wish they would stop including the stuff that's actually necessary to use the console in that
wait.
description. You need the sensor bar and the like.
Yeah,
No, you don't need the sensor bar. You can just light 2 candles.
Wait, maybe you don't get the free game with that.
It's true. It works.
In any case, the biggest blackest duck. Here is your shout out. Thank you very much. It must be like a Mallard or something like that. Darkwing. I don't know.
That's fancy.
Hey, that's cool. Free game for getting Mario Kart. You're gonna get Mario Kart anyway if you own a Wii U. There's a free game. That's when you said the story, I was expecting it to be like what they normally do, which is like, hey, here's a code to get Balloon Fight from the Virtual Console.
Yeah, no, some legit like good games.
That's pretty cool. I'm okay with that.
You get you get like almost the entire Wii U library when you buy Mario Kart 8.
Oh my goodness.
Nah, dude, just wait for Smash Bros. And Bayonetta, still set to come out February 2013. I am super stoked.
It's going to be so good.
Just get it on PC, please. I really want to play it.
I'm pretty sure that if Nintendo hasn't locked it down, that'll be on PC in like the same time frame as Metal Gear Rising. Went from the other consoles to it. But anyway, we already covered From Software being bought by Kadokawa on Monday. That's old news, man.
Yeah.
Old news.
Anyway. More news. That's cool. I'm glad that exists.
Drive Club is set to the PS4 racer is going to come out 1080p at 30 frames per second, and he thinks it's best for the game. What I'm still interested in is what your guys' opinions are. Do you notice the difference between 30 frames and 60 frames? Is that something new? Like, because like when I play Dark Souls 2 on PC now, I'm like, this looks really good at 60 frames per second. And to compare, I went back to my 360. I was like, there's definitely a pretty noticeable change there. And it's crazy to me that you have all of these new consoles that are coming out, and they're not able to compete with something as standard as 60 frames per second. Or like they have to kind of like dumb it down to make it appeal to the masses on the PS4 or like the new consoles. Just kind of surprised by that.
I completely agree that I completely see a huge difference. I maybe wasn't that way when we were first getting into 30 frames being the thing. Like I couldn't tell the difference between 20 and 30. Then eventually there were a couple of games that came out. I think Gran Turismo had a mode where you could actually see it running at 60. And I was like, my God, this looks like an entirely different game. It's like freaking butter on my screen. And all of a sudden 60 became the new ideal. So you kind of put up with 30 for a while. And then now that we have access to it on PC, it's like I really just don't want to go back to that anymore. And everything feels inferior. So I definitely prefer if they could just make that the standard, and it's a shame that they decided to not target that as their standard for the consoles. Now I don't really get it.
I mean, I could understand if the game is running too fast or the game, I guess the hardware can't keep up with the game. You have to make some sacrifices somewhere, and if that's where it goes, then so be it. I just think it's kind of a shame that you're paying all this money for the next-gen console. It's supposed to be next-gen, and here I am with my PC that I haven't really upgraded in probably like 5 years, that's still being able to run games at 60 frames per second and look great.
I'm the guy who, on the PC, aggravates everybody, because I play in 1280 by 720p windowed mode, so I can have like Twitter up on the side, and I can see it update in real time. So I'm like the worst person to ask about stuff like this, but I do agree that I notice a huge difference, but I only typically notice it if there's like a contrasting option. So if there's like Dark Souls 2 on the 360 looks horrible to me now because Dark Souls 2 on the PC runs so smoothly. But previously, if you'd asked me like what frame rate is Dark Souls 2 running at, I'd be like, I don't know, looks fine to me. Now though, it's definitely a noticeable difference. So I played Need for Speed Rivals on the PS4, and I think it ran at 30 frames per second, and I thought it looked pretty good. Not amazing, but pretty good. And I'll probably play Drive Club 2 on the PS4, and I probably won't be that hampered by it, but I wish there was a 60 frames per second option. And like you said, it is discouraging if it's technical limitations. And you have to imagine that it is technical limitations. Like if they could make it run at 60 frames per second, I imagine they would, but I don't know, maybe there's like a cost inherent in it as well. But I think what they'll probably do is make it run at 30 frames per second, and then they'll be like, look at how sweet the car models look. And I'd rather take like a little hit on the car models to make the game look smoother.
Yeah, I think they're targeting like pre-rendered and like still shots for promo reasons. Like, so they probably go for whatever the best looking, models and effects and everything, all of those are, but they don't really worry about it as much in motion because I don't think a lot of people really notice it as much.
Which is true. I think in racing games, all you tunnel vision on your car, and then it's like peripheral vision for obstacles and like turns that are coming up ahead, and basically no vision at all on like the things on the side. You get kind of like a course picture in your mind, but really the only thing you're looking at the vast majority of the time, unless you're trying to find something to look at, is the back of your car. So it is important that I think the back of your car looks good in racing games. That's kind of like their way of innovating compared to a lot of other genres. Is like, what's the difference between like, Forza Horizon and Forza 5? Well, the cars look better, and that's cool. I'm into racing games, but I do wish it ran a little bit more smoothly.
Yeah. Considering the whole game is basically centered around the idea of motion, don't you want the smoothest motion you can get?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So that's Drive Club. 1080.
We're in agreement then. We like 60 frames per second.
Yeah, if possible, more frames per second.
Yeah. And the last piece of like news that I don't really know too much about is the Dota 2 teams, the Dota 2 international announcement. I was looking at this because apparently I'm like dumber than I thought I was, and I was like, I'm looking at the invited team. I'm like, where's Na'Vi? And because like I'm seeing Alliance, Titan, Evil Geniuses, Fnatic, Newbie, Vency Gaming, and then there's this Nodus Vincier. I was like, that looks like the Na'Vi. Oh, and Nodus, NA, and then V is from Vinci. I didn't know. I didn't know. I was really bummed that Na'Vi wasn't going to be in it for
Wait, they're not just Avatar people?
What's that?
I thought they were just the people from Avatar. That's why they were called Na'Vi.
You lost me on that one.
Evidently not.
It's it's cool. The International is taking place in a larger venue this year, and it's again separate from PAX Prime, which I think is a smart move. It's in Seattle. I probably won't go though, just because I'm not into Dota that much anymore. But Valve consistently throws good events, so that's neat. I'll probably watch a little bit of it if I had to guess.
July 18th to the 21st. I think that'll be fun.
Way in advance of PAX Prime.
PAX Prime, it's usually like the first weekend of September.
Yeah, it usually coincides with Labor Day weekend.
That's it. And that's all I've got.
All right, I got another one too. Minimal interest here, but just a kind of an interesting statistic to hit. Apparently, there was a survey done by the Entertainment Software Association, and they found that 59% of Americans play video games, with 68% of the audience playing on consoles. So that kind of tells you a little bit about a lot of the demographic decisions that are made in some of the stuff we just talked about a second ago, that the average gaming household has at least one dedicated console, PC, or smartphone, and about 51% of those households on average have 2 game consoles.
It's cool. Doesn't really surprise me. I think if you included, like, maybe they did, but I imagine this would be the largest demographic if they did include it. If you include people that play like video games on mobile, and
oh yeah, they mentioned that as well. What did that say? Smartphone and wireless device usage increased since 2012 from 22% to 37%.
Okay. Speaking on the console stuff, it's the same weird kind of like nobody really knows what is more prevalent right now, PC gaming or console gaming, because there was an article from, I think, GamesBiz 2 days ago. It was basically like analysts saying like PC gaming has eclipsed console gaming in terms of like, I don't know, business precedent, if that makes sense. Like people are now more focused on doing PC gaming if you're a game publisher as opposed to console gaming. But, 59% of people own a console. Maybe that says that things are going the other way. I don't know. It's cool, though.
Yeah.
PC gaming's always dying. I know that much. It's always dying.
That's like the kind of the mentality there. Like, that's what I kind of like grew up hearing, too. It's like I had to be
Excuse me?
oh, Xbox, and, I got my GameCube because who cares about PC?
Yeah, this
stupid.
PC thing's on the way out, right? Like,
yeah.
We gotta
and then here I am, 10 years later, and it's like, all right, PC like completely blows everything out of the water.
Sugar Fruits and Cat of Nine Tails. Thank you for those subscriptions, by the way. I don't disagree, but now that I've gotten the new consoles and I actually have a TV that I like playing on, I do, for some games, prefer playing them on the console. Like, I've been playing Child of Light for the past couple of days, and I've been like, man, this looks all right, but I'd really like to be playing this on like the PS4 instead. Yeah. Even though it's totally fine on PC and it's easier to get on PC and record, but
right.
I can totally agree with that. I like couch playing. I like having my 360 controller. I usually play with my 360 controller even on PC. Being able to sit in front of like a TV on my couch and just kind of like play. Like I loved playing like Dark Souls 2 on my 360.
Yeah.
When I first got through that was awesome. But like now, it's a little bit different. Playing on PC. It's just kind of like that different like mentality, I guess, in PC gaming than console. But I know there's a whole lot of things that you could do with your PC like right now to make it act like that. Like with big picture mode on Steam or something like that, you just hook up your PC to your TV. But
I just got a long HDMI cable, man. I just ran it to my TV over on the other side of my room and just booted up, and I'm just playing it like it's on my 360 with better frame rate.
My computer's in like a different room than my TV, so
yeah, you gotta like drill holes and stuff. That's no good, and you can't do that always.
Yeah, because we're renting. And I think our landlord would probably be pretty mad if I drilled a hole in this like 6-inch thick wall.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable.
Like, ran like a 20-foot HDMI cable to the TV. But when
they have, I guess like right now they have like the wireless HDMI. But we've seen that at PAX Prime. Remember that? And then like there was like stutter the whole time.
Once Steam streaming actually works, that'll be something that I'll maybe use. But at the same time, it's like if I want to change games, then I have to leave to the other room. Which people are always like, hey, don't be such a big... Oh, maybe I don't, because I could just use big picture.
Yeah.
Disregard that. But with an HDMI cable, I guess that's what I'd have to do right now. But people are always
if something
like,
crashes,
hey, don't be a big baby about it. But I could just play on the monitor instead and not have to leave, which is also fine.
Anyway.
I mean, if you sit closer, it's like it's bigger.
Do you think you get like a wireless mouse and keyboard and be able to go to the other room with it?
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
Walls are not great with wireless, but it's probably possible, yeah.
Maybe.
Can't get wireless in my bathroom.
That's dumb.
Like what? What kind of wireless? Like
the
Wi-Fi. We have a wireless modem, and I'm trying to, defecate and read Reddit or something like that, or catch up on emails.
That's some powerful walls or unpowerful signals.
It's scaring me, man. Like at the old university house we used to have, whenever someone used the microwave, the Wi-Fi would cut out of my room, and I was always like, the kitchen's right next to my room. Like, am I getting irradiated here? I don't know.
Yeah.
I love that story.
At least you didn't fall downstairs with a bag of glass.
I've never fallen downstairs with a bag of glass.
And may you never do that.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any other news?
One little other note, maybe noteworthy thing to mention, that apparently Minecraft has now reached the 15 million sales milestone. Marcus Persson has tweeted that the other day, and Person, I can't remember how he likes to pronounce it.
Doesn't ring a
bell. The proper way?
I don't know.
Who's that?
Notch.
Oh,
the dude that watches
Notch, my man.
He made Minecraft, right?
Christian
I
Stance.
think so, yeah.
Christian Stance did the levels, but Notch did design.
Yeah, he did level 3 specifically.
I think Notch just does the PR or something.
Or something.
Yeah.
It's interesting to note, though, that he came out with some sales figures just in February, reporting 14.3 million copies. So just between February and now, that's a pretty big increase still for a game that's been going strong for several years and still seems to do so indefinitely. Mm-hmm. Really figured out the whole digging market. It's good stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
It's pretty ridiculous. I mean, good for them, seriously. But
yeah, there's no ill will here. This is fantastic for him.
15 million copies at $15 to $25 each is a fuck ton of money too. My God.
And the mobile version apparently broke 21 million. So
yeah, it's $30.
Wait, so is that 15 million exclusively on the PC version then?
I think they're two separate categorizations, so that's a crazy number.
Because then, the Minecraft Xbox Live Arcade version is consistently the number 1 or number 2 most played game on Xbox Live, month to month. And I think they released sales figures of that. It's something silly, like 5 or 6 million. I see Minecraft XBLA sales. Minecraft Xbox Live Arcade. This is from August of 2013, so almost a year ago. Has passed 8 million sales.
Oh, man.
On Xbox Live Arcade alone. And that was, I think that was $20, maybe 25. Because I remember that was the game where we're we're going to up it by another 400 points.
Yeah.
Because we can. And we'll sell 8 million copies of it.
Is that now the most popular game bought ever?
It's got to be up there.
Right?
It's best selling game ever. Wikipedia comes up. Oh, Wikipedia's not a good source. Shut your mouth.
Michael Jackson Moonwalker. Madden 96.
So Minecraft is ranked in the number 3 slot.
Okay.
It's number 1 Tetris.
Okay.
Number 2, Wii Sports. And
Oh.
number 3, Minecraft with a Minecraft $49.5 million or million copies sold.
49.9 million copies.
So that's
sold.
like
huge.
they've made like more than $1 billion on Minecraft. That's all right.
That's pretty good, I suppose. Maybe.
It's all right.
They've made like half an Oculus on Minecraft so
Half
far.
an Oculus. You measure sales figures in amount of Oculus.
Man, that's crazy.
That's crazy. That's super cool.
Good for them.
Fucking
Absolutely.
Mostly.
Ghost.
I'd rather they had it than Wii Sports.
Wow. Okay.
Jeez,
Wii
speak
Sports
for
is pretty
yourself,
good.
Nick. I'm not stepping on Nintendo's toes.
Wii Sports is all right, Nick.
It's
Sports
all right.
Friends comes out next week.
Sports Friends does.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sports
Everyone
Friends.
who has like a PS4 and like
Friends.
people to play that PS4 with,
Yeah.
and you enjoy fun, go get Sports Friends. You'll enjoy it.
I'm psyched in 20 years when we can emulate our PS4s and 3s and then we can play online together.
Yeah, maybe. And that
Till
could
then.
still. Well, they didn't hit the check.
A little iffy.
Yeah.
PS4 had an update today, an important update for the stuff that we do. It removed HDCP encryption so that it's
Oh, that's
actually
big.
feasible to record. And there's ways around it before, obviously. But this makes it as smooth as possible, and you don't necessarily have to use the standard workaround, which is like, hey, just stream it to Twitch and then export the Twitch VOD. So that's cool, and I'll probably be recording more stuff from the PS4 now.
Awesome.
And I'm excited about that. There was some other stuff that it did. There was a big update. There was an update for Vita too, and I think maybe PS3 as well, which will only take 20 or 30 years off my life to download.
All right.
That's all I have for news.
Yep.
I'm out.
Tapped out.
All right, well, we're going to run to a quick ad break. If you have comments or questions on today's news or questions that you would like us to answer, shoot an email over to nlssfanmail@gmail.com. We'll come back with some fan mail in 3 minutes, and don't go anywhere. See you very soon. All right.
All right.
All right.
All right. My camera just turns off a lot. I don't know what that's about. Just doesn't want to stay on.
Long summer weekends are just
mutable
around the corner.
ads,
Long
please.
summer trip ready with a spring travel.
Why don't you just, like-
Mute it in Windows Mixer.
Take care of certified service experts.
No,
Genuine
just
TM
hide it.
review installed
Hide the
by
ads.
factory trained technicians for
I can't
much
hide them
less
on the
than you'd
Twitch,
expect.
main
Book the
screen, though.
service, skip the stress.
Go to your
certified
dashboard.
service.
Yeah, I keep the main page up too, though,
Why?
so I can make sure the stream's still running.
You can see that you're streaming the dashboard. Right?
Oh, jeez.
You totally do.
Look at that bashful look.
This fucking.
Not if I hide it.
Yeah, but you just unhide it and see if it's still running.
No. I don't want to.
See?
I don't want
There you
to
go.
be spaghetti.
All right. Let's get some questions here. Oh, man. Here's a picture of Fred Durst.
Is that just all it is? Just here's a picture of Fred Durst?
Yeah.
Oh. I could have gotten you that. You didn't really need to go to the fan mail for that. I'll get you one too if you want.
Nah, it's okay. I'll be fine.
I'll show you how to Google it if you need your own.
Nah, it's okay.
All right, I'll share it with the viewers then.
Share it with the viewers.
All right.
I hate at Northernlion LP tweet is pretty popular.
It's gone pretty well, right?
Yeah, I like that.
I'm going to content ID match it.
Don't do it. Twitter's the only way I make money.
Is this Larkin or just another dude named Larkin?
Is it Larson?
Probably Larson.
It's not Larson.
Can you tell though?
Hey, NL, what is your opinion on erotic fan fiction about NLSS affiliated people touching dongs together?
It's going to happen whether we like it or not.
Can't stop it.
Why does Better Twitch TV make all the faces like the monkey faces?
Monkeys? Oh, you can turn that off. There's an option for it. I hate it too. I turned it back to robots.
I want the robots.
Why do you even use emoticons? That seems silly.
Robot emoticons. There it is.
All right, well, we are back from our advertising break. Hope you've enjoyed that word from our sponsors. Oh, where did my FTL video go? Did it end? I think it's over.
It ended.
There's always more.
We can start it over from this point, I guess. Yeah, so if you have a question or comments on today's news or just anything in general related to the NLSS or not, you can shoot it over to nlssfanmail@gmail.com. Let's start with a pretty pressing question. Patrick Kelly, his name is pattymilkman@hotmail.com. So don't send him spam. But this is such a great question because of that name. Love the show, but seriously, why do you hate Milk NL?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
say. Do you
say
hate milk?
I don't like milk.
Okay.
I use it occasionally as an ingredient if I'm making mashed potatoes, trying to cream them up a little bit, you know.
Not for cereal, though.
No, I eat dry cereal.
Dry cereal.
Yeah, it cuts my mouth open. Then when I
try
drink
your
beer,
cereal with water next time.
No, it's just
or orange juice. They did it in that commercial.
It's gross as hell. Never gonna do that.
Orange juice and ice cubes.
I just don't like milk when I drink it. It causes my gag reflex to go because it's from a cow's breast. I know I eat dairy, but
can milk anything with breasts.
There's something about the curdling process that makes cheese palatable, but milk a little weird to me. If you want to drink milk, that's totally okay. I'm not going to rail on it. Patty Milkman. I'm just saying it's not for me, but thank you for the question.
You want to know? I've been kind of dealing with a weird milk concern lately.
Oh, how does your milk look, Nick?
My milk's fine, actually. It's not about how it looks. It's the fact that you can leave milk in coffee and leave it on your desk for like 10 hours and still keep drinking that coffee, but you shouldn't normally leave milk out for that long.
You shouldn't drink that coffee.
Yeah, just drink your coffee black.
Right. I'm just saying, like, you don't taste it. It doesn't taste weird. So if you don't taste it, it's probably fine.
You shouldn't drink your old milk.
You shouldn't drink 10-hour-old coffee.
You could do that. That's fine.
Do it sometimes, though.
How do you just leave it like cold coffee on your desk for 10 hours? Like you make it in the morning, and then at 7 p.m. you're like, oh, I'm going to finish this.
Well, not like that many hours. But yeah, from like the afternoon to the evening sometimes, I'll just have a cup and I'll have another cup with like my water in it. And I'll work on the one, and then the others just keep me going. All right. So no acceptance here. There's a new story.
I would advise against that, but
I was just wondering how that process works. It just seems like it doesn't age anymore.
I mean,
it's in coffee.
Well, that's probably good for your immune system.
Yeah, see? I'm working on my immune system.
There you go.
That's what people who eat their boogers say.
That's what I say.
Calvin Cosmos says, "Hey NL, what's your views on the Humble Bundle branching out to comics and maybe other forms of media in the near future? Do you think there are many who will be interested in buying other forms of media from the site? Are there any games or particular type of media you would like to see them include?" Thank you for the question, Calvin. As a pseudo comic guy, Josh, how do you feel about that?
Dude, if I can get like trade paperbacks on like Humble, I would love that. Absolutely, 100%. That'd be super cool to get like a whole series of something on the Humble store. I'm not sure how it would run for just like individual comics, or maybe just like do comics come in like seasons? I don't know. Like if I'm gonna buy like a comic book or like a graphic novel or trade paperback, I'm just gonna buy the trade paperback. I just want the whole series in one easily digestible form.
What's a trade paperback?
I think it's just like the whole thing.
Okay.
And like, yeah, you could split them up into like seasons or whatever you want to call them. But like it's a whole like storyline.
Gotcha. How about you, Nick?
I honestly have like no opinion on this story. Unfortunately, like I don't really do much with comics. Sorry.
Have you guys picked up any of the other Humble Bundles that have had non-games media in them, like any of the audiobook bundles or the actual book bundles or ebook bundles?
I've gotten stuff that was with stuff, and I just didn't really use it.
I don't read as much as I like used to, and like I'll buy a book if I'm going on like a vacation or something soon, or if I'm going to be like in an airport for a while.
Yeah.
Maybe I should look into the Humble Bundles, but I haven't Has it been like any big name people, or is it just kind of like indie people that throwing out books?
There's been a couple. I think there's been like some Neil Gaiman stuff in,
oh, okay.
in a couple of them.
Then I totally missed out on that. Then I would love to. Like, there's definitely some Neil Gaiman that I would like to read, and I missed it on the Humble Bundle, evidently.
I think for me, it's just that, like, I don't like reading sitting on my computer chair. Like, I like having a book. I can read a book, that's fine. And I have a Kindle, and that's cool. I really like reading on the Kindle, but I'm not really interested in, like, reading on my phone or reading on my computer monitor, so it's a little bit less awesome than I would like, although I do like to, you know, read. There's, like, comic viewers for tablets and phones. Maybe those would make it a little bit more palatable.
Excuse me?
I don't know. Space Cowboy 94 just subscribed. Up, down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. It's cool, though. It's good that Humble's selling more stuff. I think that they're very much like, we do games and other stuff. I like that, Nick.
I like it, too.
Like, it's a side kind of thing for them. It's cool that it happens, so sure. It's not like it takes away from them doing games. They're already doing, like, you know, a sale a week plus, like, a Humble Bundle a month plus their store, so sure. Here's a good question from Larkin McCroskey. I don't know if it's the Larkin or just a Larkin. Could be Barry Larkin for all I know, former Cincinnati Reds shortstop. Would you guys rather have console games that are 720p at 60 frames per second, or games that look nice at 1080p and run at 30 frames per second? And then it gets a little ridiculous, and he says, or would you rather have 45 frames per second with 900p, which I don't have enough experience to answer.
It's a PS4.
So basically, would you rather have good games or games that... Would you rather? What would you sacrifice first, frame rate or resolution? I guess is basically what the question boils down to.
Yeah.
Why don't you start, Nick?
Depends on the game. Certain games are much better attuned to having a faster frame rate. For the most part, if we're talking about something like a racing game, something like Dark Souls, Geometry Wars, all of those things go really well since they're kind of action-oriented to be really fast. If it's a game like... you know, some kind of strategy real-time thing or even turn-based strategy, I really don't care much about the frame rate in that case.
Okay.
Agreed?
What do you think?
I'd probably go with 60 frames per second if I had to pick. You know, like Nick said, it does depend on the game. Thankfully, with PC, you don't really have to pick and choose too much. But I could probably get away with 720 over 1080. I wouldn't like it. I would just be like, damn it, why can't I have both?
I do all my recordings in 720, so I'm kind of used to it.
Yeah, same here, but 1080 is pretty nice to look at.
It is.
I think for me on the PC, I would rather have 720p 60 frames per second. If I'm playing on a large TV, I would rather have the resolution, admittedly.
That would make sense. Like, I like that.
The 360 version of Dark Souls 2 on a big TV, the problem with that, and also Hrafnsmall, up, down to the side, welcome to the Lion Pride. I hope that was even close. The problem with playing the 360 version of Dark Souls 2 is that in 720p, it just looks like god fucking awful. The frame rate is like the secondary concern. The major concern is like, oh my god, like everything is blown up and artifact, and it really emphasizes the fact that like all the vistas are just like old ass bitmaps or something that they've imported for use in there. So yeah, it depends on the platform. Obviously, in an ideal world, you'd get everything, but for me, I'd prefer the resolution if I'm playing on consoles, but you know, frame rate on PC because I play everything in 720p on PC anyway for the most part.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Cool. I am still looking at some more questions here. Many of them are about the shininess of my head. Sorry. What about this one?
Just powder it.
Herisbin, I'm not going to powder it, says, what game are you most excited about out of the following? So get ready.
Yep.
Transistor. Okay. You know Transistor.
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure.
That's the one, the new...
Supergiant. Bastion sequel?
Bastion, yeah, Supergiant, yeah.
It's not a Bastion sequel.
Well, Bastion spiritual successor.
That's perfect, yeah. Transistor, Watch Dogs, The Crew, The Witness, Cyberpunk 2077, The Witcher 3, and Dishonored 2.
Weird mix.
Stopped listening about like halfway through. I think I got most of them in my memory log. Probably Cyberpunk, maybe. Yeah. But I mean, I don't really know too much about it. But like from what I saw, like from the intro trailer, I was like, yeah, it looks pretty nice. I want to see what it's more about.
All right, Josh says Cyberpunk.
I'm gonna say I'm split between Watch Dogs and Witness. I want both of them pretty bad. I also don't know much of anything about The Witness. Like nobody does really. So yeah, I'm kind of into it. I just want to figure it out.
I didn't think that you'd be into Watch Dogs.
Excuse
Why
me?
Because I thought I swore I could have been like, Nick doesn't want this.
Oh, because I said something kind of cynical last time, I think, when we were talking about it, and we were like, oh, we're all going to be hackers together.
Okay.
No, I was just doing the devil's advocate thing. It looks pretty cool to me.
This fucking guy.
Are you gonna do an
I'm
indie
sorry, I'm a
impressions?
wild card.
Are you gonna do an indie impressions on Watch Dogs?
Absolutely.
All right.
Watch Dogs is super indie, right?
Yeah. Well, it's self-published by Ubisoft, developed in
Yeah,
house.
so that's indies you can get.
Perhaps in the mall. I don't know how to pronounce that.
It's hard, right?
Yeah, up, down, all around. Welcome to Jay Smith Town. Thank you very much for your subscription. Raise some suds for your buds.
Grumpy Finn also subscribed, so thank you for that. You can raise a landslide if you want. Lower a landslide.
Raise a landslide.
Get a heart attack?
Yeah, you
Drop
can
a
get
rock slide.
Kitty Pride going if you want.
Yeah.
So, of all of these, I am my hype level is like a 0 for The Crew, which is not me saying it's going to be bad. It's just I'll play it when it's out. Right. Then I think like Dishonored 2 and The Witcher 3. I don't even know if Dishonored 2 is like a real thing, but I like both of the original games. I will probably play both of those, but I really doubt that I'll finish them. Yeah. So maybe that puts them at like a 3, even though those are good games. Cyberpunk's like right in the middle at a 5 because nobody knows, right? Anything could happen. I like CD Projekt Red, so that's cool. Watch Dogs, pretty much in the middle as well. So I'd say it's between Transistor and The Witness. I'm kind of excited about The Witness because it's the new thing from Jonathan Blow, and he's being very coy about it, which leads me to think that he thinks it's very important, which is obviously a gamble that can blow up pretty hugely in your face, and it might end up being terrible, but it might end up being really amazing as well. And Transistor, I've played it, and it played well, and it's coming out soon, so I'd say maybe Transistor for me for right now, but The Witness as well. Cool. Thank you for the question, Harrisburg.
Is there any other games besides on that list that you guys are looking forward to?
Yes.
Hyper Light Drifter.
I was thinking that same thing.
Excuse me?
That was my big one.
Did you wait on the line at PAX?
Yeah, it wasn't that long. I just stood there for
it was
5
like
minutes.
an hour long for me when I was there.
Well, like the great thing about it is it wasn't necessarily like a line. It's just like a mob of people. And like half the people there are just like they're there to watch. And if you were to like ask like who's next, and like a lot of them would just be like, I want to play, but and I was just like, yeah, I'm here. This guy.
Oh yeah, no, I had a proper line. I just waited. It was all good,
also, Suki Uruki, up down all around. Welcome to Jay Smith Town. I like how I looked at like Northernlion or like Ryan, but like he doesn't like know that I'm looking at him. Like, did I pronounce that right? But who knows?
Oh yeah, I got H. Rothensmall. Yeah, that's a tough one. Rothensmall. I kind of like saying it, though. It's entertaining. Thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to the Raw Quarry.
Itchy Banana, also.
Also Itchy Banana.
Let's finish it all up. You can scratch your banana if you want to. I used to do it before we used Facecam. Ethan Cook, Super Peeps 2000 says, what is your favorite free-to-play game on Steam?
Hawken.
Loadout?
I like Hawken.
Probably Dota.
CSGO.
You like Dota.
CSGO is $15, Nick.
Oh, yeah, it's not free. I thought it was free for some fucking Valve games. TF2?
I kind of went through the same thought
TF2,
process.
that's a good one. TF2 is a good answer.
Between TF2 and Dota for me. I think Dota's...
Yeah.
I put way more time into Dota. But yeah. Sure. 99% of people are going to say TF2 or Dota.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah.
Heavy for life.
Excuse me?
Heavy for life.
I heard you, but I just want you to excuse me.
Did you subscribe?
No.
Someone subscribe?
I did not subscribe. Excuse me? Foothington just subscribed, though. Like, literally right now, so thank you for that.
Excuse me?
I always pronounce it Fuddington. I don't know why.
Like the T is, or sorry, the H is silent?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's
That's
always
pretty wild.
Fuddington. I don't know. Maybe it's probably completely wrong.
Yeah, no, definitely. Trying to see if there's any other questions here that are particularly good. We could use like one more question here before we move on to Dark Souls 2. Some of them, like, if you have any questions on like how to teach English in South Korea, I'm no longer the person to ask, and this is definitely not the platform for me to answer that. It's been a long time, you know. I don't know if my original advice still holds true. Do you guys have? What have you been playing lately? We can kill 3 minutes that way.
RimWorld. I'm playing RimWorld. It's fun.
What's that?
It's kind of like Prison Architect in space.
Oh.
Okay.
So it's like a bit of like Dwarf Fortress. It's kind of like it's still like being developed. It's not on like early access or anything. You gotta buy it from like their website for like $30, I think. But it's a fun little game. It's pretty cool. I like games like that. It's not as intense as Dwarf Fortress and actually has graphics. I think they use the same graphics as the guys from Prison Architecture Prison Architect until they figure out whatever kind of graphics that they want to use for their own thing, and everyone was kind of cool with that, so that's fine. But yeah, it's a cool, pretty nice little game. It's tough. They got like directors similar to how Left 4 Dead series is,
Okay.
and so you could pick like if you want like easy mode director person or like a linear progression, so it gets kind of harder and harder, or if you just like want like totally random or peaceful, so you can have you can play like around with it a whole lot, and yeah, fun little kind of the survival game. It's cool.
Yeah, I know Mathis has been playing a lot of it.
Mm-hmm. And how?
How about you, Nick?
Well, I've been doing the usual LD.
Fracked?
Yeah, I actually need to still play some more Fracked. I didn't get enough time to go back and play it more. But I've been going through the LD29 submissions. There's about 2,000 of those, so that kind of keeps me busy. I discovered possibly the most seizure-ific game that I've found in the entirety of my existence online, so I'm going to be posting a video of that tomorrow. I won't spoil what it is, but trust me, it will give you epilepsy whether you have it or not, so just be aware. It is Minecraft. You actually guessed it. I'm really shocked that you picked that out.
It needs your help to become the second best-selling game of all time. Can you push $30 million of sales? Or sorry, 30 million units sold with your video?
It depends if they'll agree to my contract. Anyway, no, that's not really a thing. What else? Oh, I did some more speed running last night on Super Meat Boy. I did a little stream on there. I got a new PB, 24 minutes and 59 seconds, so I'm finally sub 25. I'm very proud of that.
Doesn't matter.
What does that
be
put
10
you
seconds more?
Yeah, well, it could have been. It was, actually. And
What's it put you in the
what
world?
else? Oh, I'm like 149th now.
Oh, well, you couldn't beat where's?
Every time I try to get better, then everyone else got better. So by the time I look at the leaderboard again, I'm like barely in the same spot, if like one place lower.
That's pretty cool though, that it still has a booming community like that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, 200 people are still playing it.
At least, yeah. There's a bunch more.
Yeah.
I think Full Grown Gaming said he's going to consider maybe joining the SMB runners, and I know BizSnap was trying. Right? Yeah, he's still on Majora's Mask. He was doing runs today, actually.
Cool.
So it's crazy. I can't believe people are so good at that game. Freaking intense. How like you got to do these tricks where you like drop bombs in the middle of the air and then fly through walls and then come out in the other zone. I have no idea how that all works. Speedrunners,
casual,
cool stuff.
Casual scum. It's easy.
That's about it though.
I have the best speedrun of Majora's Mask, tied with about 5 other billion people on the planet of 0.00000.
Yeah.
You never played?
Yeah, it's the only winning move, isn't it?
And sometimes I started it one time. I couldn't finish it. It was tough.
I don't like the masks.
Truth be told, I was just too stupid as a kid to beat the 3D Zelda games.
Yeah, I'm bad at Zelda games because I'm too dumb. I can beat the 2D ones. 3D, no chance.
You've seen me play, and this is addressed to both of you and chat as well. You've seen me play 3D like games that require 3D navigation. Besides Dark Souls, I'm just horrible at solving puzzles. If a puzzle takes place in more than one room, that's it. My brain can only handle like a puzzle chamber, and that's okay. If I can see all the elements, I can iterate it eventually. But yeah, if I have to hit a switch in another room and then come back, that's it. I'm sorry. Like I'm not playing the game. Sorry. I beat Link to the Past. It's totally fine. But yeah, the 3D ones. Anyway. I forgot what I was gonna say. I've been playing Child of Light, a little Child of Light anyway.
This little Child of Light.
I was totally gonna do that. I think it's pretty good. It's like little bit like puzzle platformer mixed with like South Park: The Stick of Truth style combat and navigation. But instead of being, you know, full of fart jokes, it's like a European Hans Christian Andersen fairy tale type thing. Go ahead. Yes.
Stuart is me. Up, down, all around. Welcome to J Smithtown. Thank you very much for your time on the NLSS Circle Jerk. Appreciate that. Raise some suds for your buds.
Child of Light's pretty cool. Apart from that, I've just been playing like an awful lot of FTL. Getting pretty good. I got my second normal victory.
Really? Are you going to go bump it up to hard?
Eventually, but I want to get all the ships first, at least the Type A layouts, and I'm missing one. So I need to beat the game with the Slug Cruiser, and then I can get the Rock Cruiser, and then I'll have all the Type A layouts.
Oh yeah,
Maybe Rock Cruiser would be a great emoticon if you ever played FTL. I don't know why you would, as a guy who covers indie games. It's not like it's renowned as maybe the best indie game of 2012.
I did a video. It was like an hour and 15 minutes long on one of my first runs in that game, and everybody's like, "You played it suboptimally, so I hate you forever, and I'm leaving your channel."
That's fair.
So that was like, I kind of don't want to go down that road.
Yeah, I mean, I went through that, and it was really shitty, so I can relate to that. But now that I'm half decent, the FTL community is actually kind of okay. And so your mileage may vary. But playing a little Sports Friends in advance of its release, and lots of Isaac as usual. That's about it. We're at the top of the hour, so I think we'll take a few minutes for an ad break, and we'll come back with some Dark Souls 2. Thanks for shooting us those emails. Again, it's nlssfanmail@gmail.com if you want to send us comments or questions and maybe have that read on tomorrow's stream. But in any case, we'll be back in 3 minutes with some Dark Souls 2. See you then.
See you guys. Stay around. Stick around.
Yeah, you do
Stay up, down, and all around. That was fun. 3 minutes of advertisements.
Oh, yeah. Camera's off.
Boom.
Camera disengaged.
All right.
Change
Your chat keeps saying I love Bad Rats. I don't love Bad Rats.
I can't stop
Nick,
them.
I heard you love Bad Rats.
I don't love it. You got the no omitted in there. I do not.
You love Bad Rats. That's what I heard. Oh.
Can you ask Ryan what microphone he uses?
I use a MXL Pro 1B USB microphone.
There you go.
Boom.
USB, really?
Yeah.
Badoomch.
It sounds really good.
You don't have a USB microphone?
No. Plugs into my audio thing.
It's like the... Do you have the Toidle Beach?
Yeah.
Using a Toidle Beach.
I gotta get rid of this sumbitch too, though. It sucks.
It sounds pretty good.
I don't like it. My other one, like my X11, sounded a lot better, but then that died when I stepped on it one night.
This Nessie thing, man, is real good. I would recommend this to anybody.
I like it, man. Built-in stand with a volume knob on it. Built-in pop
Quality
filter.
Construction. It sounds good. It required no maintenance or setup. I literally plugged it in 3 seconds.
Doesn't really pick up keyboard presses either.
Yeah, it's not completely noise dampening, but like it's way less than like your other mic when you had problems with Isaac and stuff.
Man. Yeah. I like what I got going on too, but it's by the time you get it set up, the cost is like 4 times basically between the arm and the mounts and a pop filter. Cost is about 4 times what a Nessie would be, and you could just dampen it, and much cheaper than it would be to buy all that other stuff. So.
Wait, the one that you got right now is a lot cheaper than the one that you had?
No. The one that I have right now is the same one I've had forever, but
okay.
Not forever.
Yeah, I'm talking about the one that me and Kate got, the Nessie one.
Yeah, that's a much better deal, I would say.
But that didn't exist a few years ago, so like,
Very true.
You know, new options.
I might look into that.
In general, the blue stuff is like
blue. Oh, you got the Yeti?
Good. No, mine's not the Yeti, but
I have a Snowball also. I don't like it like even
really?
5% as much as I like this Nessie.
All right.
It picked up way too much everything to the point where I could hardly use it.
Wow.
Which is kind of a good problem to have if that's what you want it for, but it's not useful for this specific purpose.
Trying to get myself like in a good position here so it doesn't pick up my light reflecting from the closet door.
It wasn't me.
But they caught me on the bathroom. Had my dick in a pussy. Did a blood test on the floor. Came back positive.
But it wasn't you.
Videotaped confession. even gave me truth serum. Anyway,
I was on a polygraph.
Yeah. They even check my dental records. Me. Anyway, I think we probably exhausted our ad break. Oh, I didn't even click ad break. Oh, we're gonna click ad break now.
Oh no.
I hope they got to hear that wasn't me part. Anyway, I'll be back in a second.
They're on my side, if anything.
Jetpork. This is my NLSS run. I started a non-NLSS from Dark Souls character.
I saw that.
It's good. I like that guy.
Did you go lightning spears? I forgot.
I did go lightning spears with him. I don't have lightning spears on this person. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get lightning spears on this person.
You can always get them.
I always could get them, but like if I do, it's not going to be till like way later. What the hell do I even...
for my chat dudes, just so you know, I tried just as an experiment to see if I could run Dark Souls 2 on my shield the other day, and it actually ran perfectly, and I killed this boss on my first try, so like no more rats, because I killed them all with my shield.
Oh, very cool.
That's crazy. I can play portable Dark Souls 2. I never thought that'd be a thing.
That's super awesome.
And it was totally like smooth and in sync and everything, which it wasn't doing with Borderlands the other day, so I was a little confused why this worked.
Mm-hmm.
I should play with my mouse and keyboard. I really wanted that. Does this work? Oh, it actually makes sense. You hold left mouse for your shield and right mouse for your attack. Wow, good for them. They figured out how to do keyboard.
You gonna play with keyboard today?
No.
Keyboard today.
I don't want to really do that, though.
You want to do what?
Play with mouse and keyboard?
Yeah, right?
Nick says that he's gonna play Bad Rats instead of Dark Souls today.
No, I didn't say that.
He really likes it.
You're making it up.
That's what I heard.
I heard Nick really
wrong.
likes Bad Rats.
Mm-hmm. So did I, dude.
You really like
I
Bad
don't like
Rats?
this meme. I don't like this meme.
So apparently, Spelunky's coming to PS4.
That's good.
Is that surprising?
Is it gonna be different?
What's your fucking problem?
I'm just asking.
Spelunky's coming to PS4. It's good news.
If you already have it on the PS3, do you automatically get it on the PS4?
Probably not. Of course, there's a freaking news story about indie games 4 minutes ago.
What was it?
Well, I'll say it when we come back from ads here.
Oh, yeah, you're not back from ads. All right.
It
was about Jonathan Swift's The Witness.
That was so good. Oh, man. In a moment here, the ads will be over and we can talk about it. Basically new indie games announced for Vita and PS3 and PS4.
Oh, nice.
I like the Vita. I have that.
Me too. And if we come back from ads at any point here, I can say what they are.
Just come back from ads.
Yeah, you could just come back. Just cancel your ads.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do that.
You never canceled your ads?
Something
should cancel.
Chevrolet. Something Chevrolet. Buy a Chevrolet. No. Okay, ads are over. So there was some new news that came out in like the last 4 minutes. New indie games coming to PS4 announced today, and some coming to Vita. Are you ready?
Yes.
In alphabetical order. There's like 10 of them here. Yeah, maybe 15, 12. Axiom Verge. Never heard of it, but PS4 and Vita. Escape 2, coming to the PS4.
Heard of that one.
Apotheon, coming to the PS4. That game looks pretty cool. That's that like Roman Centurion one that is at PAX all the time.
Oh, yep.
I forgot that I wasn't on camera there for a second.
Vaguely familiar.
Yes, I remember.
There's going to be a black screen here for a second, but you'll be okay, chat. Ironclad Tactics coming to the PS4. You played that, I think? It's a collectible card game / like tower defense turn-based strategy game set in the American Civil War. Nidhogg is coming to PS4, hopefully with working multiplayer. I said it. Skulls of the Shogun, PS4 and Vita. Good news. Jamestown Plus coming to the PS4. Star Wall, Just the Tip.
Oh, that's a super fun game.
Oh,
It is really good. Chasm coming to the PS4. That's good news. Drifter.
yeah.
You play Drifter?
I was yang to Chasm,
Oh, okay.
but
I didn't
thought you
take the
said
latency
Hyperlight
into account.
Drifter.
Yeah, Drifter is not Hyperlight Drifter. It's
I thought that's what you said because of the latency.
it's
We're
like
having a problem.
space trading sim.
Oh, that's shit. I follow the guy on Twitter. I forget his name, but yeah, Drifter looks really cool.
It's from Celsius Game Studios.
Yeah.
I know the guy too. I've forgotten his name.
Mm-hmm.
I know that Danny B does the music though.
Yeah.
Source, I don't know what it is, but it's coming to PS4. And
that's
That
Counter-Strike.
looks really
excuse
good.
me?
No. It's an indie game. It's like a sci-fi future exploration game that I saw a video for. Check out the trailer. You're gonna like it.
I thought it was Counter-Strike.
Yeah, it's Counter-Strike Source, Nick. I think you have it confused.
I might. I thought it was free.
And the Spelunky. Good news.
I haven't heard of that.
Anyway,
That last one.
that's cool. I'll definitely be picking up some of those. But for now, I'm going to be on the Undead Crypt.
Spelunker.
I am at Heidi's Tower of Flame.
It's actually Hades Tower of Flame, Josh.
Hades Tower of Flame.
These nuts.
Take these nuts, put them in your mouth.
Suck them.
The Hey Jude references are much more prevalent than I would have expected.
I'm gonna fight this Dragon Rider.
I'm going to run past all the enemies in the game.
Okay.
Do you have a problem with
I'm
that?
going to shit town.
I don't have a problem with that.
Okay, Nick, what is Shit Town? You were in Curse Town last time. What is Shit Town?
Shit town is Dark World.
The gutter.
What is Dark World?
Statue house.
Statue House. That's
Statue
got to be
House.
the gutter.
Yeah, it's gutter.
Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that, I guess. I really like Undead Crypts, because if you know where to go, you can beat the area in, like, 45 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed.
It's exceptionally short.
Yep. Run past all the people in the big room in the first place.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that done.
Then you talk to, like, you don't even have to
No,
talk to
I
the
skipped
guy.
him. He says halt, and I said go fuck yourself.
Yep. And you, like, run, like, to the left. Make sure that you open up
Light a torch in front.
the walkway.
Well,
Because then you can make it even shorter.
Yeah, that's going to be in a second, but first I have to deal with Nameless Usurper.
Oh, yeah. I remember that guy.
What a dongle.
I'm kind of excited that Jamestown's coming to the PS4. I would play that game again.
I should. I have the, I listen to the soundtrack a lot.
It's a really good soundtrack.
Yeah. But I never really got into the game. I've never really got into, like, shoot 'em ups that much. I like them, but, like, I'm not, like, that good at them, so I just, like,
Yeah.
with them.
Who would have thought? Would have made sense to have like a colonial bullet hell game. It works.
Yeah. That was back in, like, 2011, too, man. That was pre-indie explosion. That was pre-indie bubble. This guy's just going to stand here, huh? Well, you can, like, try a little bit of this out if you want. Nameless. Oh, shit! Nameless Usurper just, like, rolled perfectly in time out of the way of my attack. What a dude.
Good for him.
This is the hardest part, except for the fog wall room. Like, the fog wall room, if you don't fight the enemies in Undead Crypt, is actually, like, the largest bullshit that video games have ever produced. Mind you, that's what I get for essentially just, you know, running through the enemies rather than actually fighting them. Nameless Usurper is real fucking strong, man.
Yeah, you gotta kill him.
I think you do. Oh my god, he just sidestepped out of the way of my backstab. What is this guy's on? He's freaking Wheaties box here.
He's freaking Wheaties box.
Oh, that's the wrong. Why do I have a bow equipped? Oh, because I just finished Shrine of Amana. There we go. Suck on that shit. You can't. You're dead. Okay. Nameless Usurper's a real pain in the ass. But now he's dead and I'm not, so fuck you. And then we got some Zambros. Where are you at? You're in the gutter, Nick.
Yeah, shit town.
Shiny down there.
I just leveled up a little bit. I put another point in vinegar.
Vigor.
Yeah, vinegar.
Vigor.
I believe Nick's right on the vinegar.
I like vinegar. I had vinegar today.
It's vinegar because, like, you need the perseverance to get through things, and you get perseverance from your bitterness and cynicism. So if you put points in vinegar, it allows you to persevere through difficult times.
Yeah, that makes
It's
sense.
a metaphorical stat.
Yeah, it's a metaphorical condiment. You know vinegar is the oldest metaphorical condiment in the world.
Vic Vinegar.
I thought salt
He's a
was.
real estate agent.
Vinegar is older than salt.
I don't know, not according to Twitch chat.
Twitch chat is the salt, so of course they're a little bit biased on this one.
I actually don't think it's possible that vinegar could be older than salt.
Older than salt. Yeah, I don't think
I
so
mean,
either.
you know, salt is like older than the fucking dinosaurs. So
Time. Yeah.
I'm
It's
a
not-
dinosaur.
It's not older than time.
We're all made of dinosaurs, you know that?
Actually, we're all made of Stardust, according to Moby, who is me. All right, Undead Crypt. Is this the right way through you? Yes, it is. And up here. All right, time to deal with the bullshit pre-Velstadt room. Or sorry, Nick.
Oh, you could run right through those guys.
You kind of can't.
I can. I've done it every time.
Every time you just run straight for the door?
I went right through it. You kind of got to like dipsy doodle, but yeah, you could totally do that.
You do have to dipsy doodle. He's right.
Have you done it?
Every time that I did that run.
That is not an answer to that question. Cause
probably like, well, I died on Vestalt like 3 times.
Veldstadt?
Yeah. But yeah, I made it through there without a problem. I mean, they got close a couple times, but they never got me.
Nah, dude, it's a bullshit area, and you're a fucking liar.
Oh. I think there's a bonfire down there somewhere.
There's a bonfire, like, literally a 15-second run away, yeah. But,
I think, like, closer.
There might be one, but I doubt it. I think it's because it has the sweet anus,
Sweet anus.
Sweet anus.
The sweet anus shortcut. You know what I'm talking about. Sweet
Why
anus
didn't we
shortcut.
Like the man, can you make the sweet anus shortcut except like strawberry shortcake? And that's like.
That's sweet anus shortcake. That's something different.
That's the same thing, basically.
Sweet anus shortcake. Why do we even use bonfires? We should play our game without using them at all.
I am.
Excuse me? Are you doing a non-bonfire run?
I'm not doing that. I'm not crazy.
I'll do it. I'll do it playing my guitar. That's what I've been trying to set up. I want to use a full playthrough of Dark Souls 2 only using my Les Paul.
Still alive,
maybe using a dance pad.
Still
You know how
subscribe.
you know that someone has a Les Paul?
Hey, still alive, not
They'll
up
tell
down
you
to the
about
side.
it.
Welcome to the Lion Pride. Hey, still alive, not welcome to the Lion Pride.
Welcome.
I thought that was a Doctor Who joke before. Now you kind of like
No, the joke is in your
repurposed
hands.
it.
Wait,
The
what?
joke is in your hands?
It's
I don't think you've seen my hands then.
I've seen your hands.
How do you know?
I've seen Mr. Hands.
Hans Gruber?
I wish. I've seen Hans Gruber, though. He's in that movie. Star Trek.
Obi.
It's Alan Rickman.
Obi was a movie?
It's Alan Rickroll.
Do I have...
Okay. It actually is Velstadt, Nick. Don't even.
Velstadt.
It's not.
It's a German word.
It's not Vestalt.
That's not what I said.
You freaking said Vestalt 100 times.
I said Veldstadt.
That is bullshit, Nick, and you know it.
Wait, this is recorded. I can prove it.
Exactly. It is recorded, so I don't know why you're trying to lie. It just seems sad, really.
Nick, are you lying?
Apparently I am. My scummery knows no bounds.
Can't use that right? Use this right? It's even worse.
Velstadt is,
It's Veldstadt.
Nick, we've already been over this, okay?
Have we? I don't remember.
He's pretty easy with a melee build. Another one of those bosses that I one-shot my first time through the game, and then was like, why does anybody die against him? And then I did my first cleric run and was like, oh, because he sucks. What does this bell ring attack do again? Oh, it makes him, he has like dark power now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not happy about it. Wow. Killed by a freaking hollow.
Yeah, it happens.
It does.
And if anyone says it doesn't happen to them, freaking prove it. You can prove it. Give me one of the... Drop the ring that you get for beating the game without any deaths or bonfires. I'll believe it when I see it. Oh my god, the freaking... everyone talking about the Drongleg sword saying you should really upgrade it by now is very right. I am, at this point, doing like 2% of Vestalt's health. Sorry, Nick, would you like to correct me there? I know.
No, I wasn't gonna. What are you talking about?
I probably do about 5% of his HP per 2-hit combo. Mind you, that's only 20 2-hit combos. That's more than you'd usually need if you got the appropriate weapon for this point in the game, at least. Oh, I forgot that he does that. Oh, shit.
Have you summoned for any one of the bosses yet, Brian?
Yeah. Not
ones?
humans, though.
Okay.
Most humans, unfortunately, I think actually make the game harder. Your mileage may have varied, though. I summoned for Jester Thomas. Or I summoned for Mytha with Jester Thomas, but Jester Thomas is the defining element on that boss fight no matter what. So
Yeah. I'm wondering if I just don't want to die and lose all these souls.
souls are
bosses.
meaningless in Dark Souls, man.
Yeah, I know, but I like to upgrade my shit with it.
Upgrading your shit is unnecessary in Dark Souls.
Ooh, still alive, not up, down, all around. Welcome to Jay Smith Down. You don't need to be alive, just subscribe. What? That doesn't make any sense.
That's
We're
actually
welcome.
a really good marketing pitch.
Do you want to die?
Even your like deceased family members should subscribe to J Smith OTI.
Raise some suds for your butts.
Felstad, get over here, you Dongleheimer. There we go.
Natürlich.
All right,
Nah.
let's go, old dragon killer.
It's actually pronounced Volkswagen.
I'm gonna buy me a Volkswagen, cruise it up and down the road. That's Alan Yix.
Rickman.
Now,
Alan Gibson?
was Alan Jackson? Is he popular in Germany? You think? Excuse me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You both seem so confident that I don't even know if you're joking. I think it's Zenith Wolf or Zenth Wolf. Up, down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. Please don't lose this fight. Now, in my moment of need, I lost the fight.
Hey, Zenthwolf, how did you pull that off? I think you subscribed to me and Ryan at the exact same time. Thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to the Rock Quarry.
Not very happy with that boss fight. Why doesn't
It's
NL
alright.
have the Sun Sword? Because I don't want to freaking spend 30 days of my lifetime doing co-op for nerds who suck
My God.
as bad as I do.
I suck. I died.
I'm glad we all died at least.
I died.
I mean, glad might be like a strong word.
Hitboxes just like, they don't make sense.
You
Like your hitbox is always way bigger and the enemy that you're trying to hit is way smaller.
I don't know.
I didn't get a single bonfire at the Heidi's Tower of Flame.
What is wrong with you?
I just didn't go any of them.
I did that on a run. I like on my when I was trying to do co-op, I didn't rest at Majula, and then when I got all the way to like the Cardinal Tower, I was like, ugh.
Oh, yep, I did that on my last run too.
Yeah, so you have to like run
Yeah.
back from things betwixt.
Yep.
Yeah, that was fun.
Still alive, not. Just
And-
subscribed.
And
Thank
now
you
has
very
a
much for
large
subscription.
shit box. Don't talk about my shit box, okay? And it was not confirmed by Rock Lee Smile that
Oh, I'll confirm it.
that skeletons can't be nerds. Skeletons can absolutely still be nerds.
No, skeletons are always nerds. I don't know what this argument is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're on the same page then.
I don't think I've ever met a skeleton that wasn't a nerd, because their heads turn right into the xylophones.
Excuse me, Zenth Wolf, up, down, all around. Welcome to Jay Smith Town. Thank you very much for the subscription. Raise some suds for your buds. Maybe you raise a heart attack or two.
Don't
Zenth
raise
Wolf.
that.
When does this lady in Majula start selling Twinkling Titanite?
After... Oh, wait, I thought she would sell them by now. Maybe it's after you beat the game.
Nah, definitely not. Because I don't think I've ever gone back to her after I've beaten the game.
Maybe after you beat the king or Basalt?
That's
You did.
what I'm thinking right now. I'm on him right now. I died during the fight.
Oh,
Not
I
sure.
don't know.
I think it's that. That's like one of those major milestone markers.
It's also where you can get Great Lightning Spear.
Yeah, because that's fair. You have to play through 90% of the game to get that.
Well, you get
Excuse
regular
me?
Lightning Spear to start with, which is really good.
Yeah, I just haven't gotten an upgrade for it since ever.
You don't need it. Lord Stanbro,
I
1, 2,
do.
3. Up, down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride.
If you're watching my stream, you know I need it.
You really don't, though.
I'm getting eaten by hollows and dogs.
What's the difference?
Oh, the gutter's a pain in the butt, man.
Basically just garbage. Yeah, but they have dark on their weapons, which kills me really fast.
Yeah, so you gotta put your shield up there.
Dark Archons.
I don't have a shield.
Those are from StarCraft, right?
Dark Arcs?
Dark Archons.
Doesn't sound
Doc
familiar.
Ox.
Yeah, you're thinking of Doc Ox.
Oh,
It's an ox.
he was like a buffalo, right?
Yeah, he's like a big old buffalo, basically.
Yeah, big old ox.
Big old buffalo.
I know you can get Great Lightning Spear in other areas. I'm just saying, for convenience's sake, the best place to get, or not the best place, but the most convenient place to get it is just buying it instead of going down that deep ass hole with the blessing of Ladder Man.
I am Ladder Man.
That's basically
Guy's
what it
a
says.
chump.
All right, here we go. The stall should be easy. I didn't even get the ember on, so I can't even imbue my shit. I don't even know why I would anyway. Because when you imbue like a 100% physical block shield with, say, lightning to improve your lightning defense or fire for like Smelter Demon, it lowers the physical defense below 100, which
oh my god,
makes sense, but is also like unacceptable for the way I play. I think.
Yeah.
You can always revert it back after the fight, I suppose, but.
Can you?
Yeah.
Well, if you're looking for a fire defense shield, there's at least 2 of them that have 100%.
Yeah, I got 2 fire defense shields right here.
All right.
That's your point to your testicles.
One of them's from Pharaoh's Lockstone World, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
There's like 100 Pharaoh's Lockstone worlds.
There's 2. And
the world.
The one with the leader of the rat. The second rat land.
I'm having... Everyone's like, here's the locations for Great Lightning Spear. I know that there's like that giant land in Black Gulch where you can get it too.
Do you have to kill those guys?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never been down there.
You should always kill them.
I saw someone do it on YouTube though.
If you want to get in all the secret areas, you gotta kill them.
That's, oh my god. I looked at those guys one time and I was like, that doesn't look fun.
No, you just run straight by them and there's a cave behind and you don't even have to fight them. You shoot them with your electric bow and arrow for 2.5 hours.
I don't
It's
have
worth
an
it.
electric bow.
I
You should.
It shouldn't bother me because I know the feeling of, you know, people being bothered by Dark Souls strats. It's real silly. But Nick strats just like imbue me with this deep hatred of everything that you choose to be. And you're
You
like,
know that I go very far to embellish the things that I do because
I don't
know
know
how
if
much
you
it makes
do
me
though. Because I was there when we were both playing through the game. All 3 of us were playing through the game for the first time.
Yeah.
And I remember.
Well, I did murder all the Vikings until they stopped spawning. That's true.
like that.
But it doesn't take me 2.5 hours to kill the giants. It takes me maybe 10 minutes.
Killed all the weird guys, the pirates.
They had it coming. You know they did.
Guess so.
I mean, I guess they had it coming. That's what I hear, at least.
Probably for me.
Fighting Velstadt again. Is that acceptable?
Velstadt.
Is that acceptable, mine liege?
Remember when they made the Hitler in the bunker video about the analysts?
That was about the Family
Great.
Feud. That was really good.
Yeah.
Wait, what? I didn't see that.
Yeah, like they made one of those downfall parodies about us playing the Family Feud. It was like, do they even listen to what the people before them said?
That's so awesome.
It was actually, I laughed out loud multiple times while listening.
Same.
It was pretty good. And here's where I get cocky and then get like freaking 2-shot by Velstadt. Even though I've got him like 80% down. Well, 2/3 down probably.
Just don't get boo cocky.
Came
Unless
as
you
soon as
got
I
fireman.
could. I still think that joke is golden, man. Bukkake Fireman.
I didn't hear it.
I came as soon as I could.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can imagine it being like, first off, like a slogan, but then secondly, also like their houses burned down, and they're like, well, we tried. We had all the requisite materials.
I came as quickly and as frequently as I could. How about that?
No, I mean, I think if you don't get it on the first one, it's like diminishing returns after that, right? So
Yeah, that's totally true.
you're gonna
All
take
right,
like a couple days off, at least.
I brought
20 minutes.
Masterless Glencore to the
Doesn't take a
Dragon
day.
Rider fight. Or the Dragon Killer fight. Dragon Slayer.
Master
Give it like
Doppelganger.
15, 20 minutes.
Oh, I'm gonna
this guy.
fucking die already.
Don't die against old Dragon Slayer, Josh.
I died against him
Same,
already
with the
once.
stick, right?
Old Dragon Slayer is the easiest boss in the whole game.
I wish.
He's down there, but he's not the easiest.
Yeah, the Demon of Song is the easiest, basically.
Yeah,
He
I
was not
agree because I
easy.
one-shot him this time, so
Oh, okay.
I didn't
Oh, well, then I
one-shot
will.
him. I beat him on my first try. Good swings there, really clutch. Excuse me? Oh, there's another subscriber. I can't look right now, but I will in a second. Just be cool. Oh, that's your worst attack. V, whatever your name is. Big donkey docking dude's dong. Up down
That's
to the
a
side.
good name.
Welcome to the Lion Pride. That is a good name. I like it.
Needs more de-alliteration.
Ooh, sorry, Vendrick. Suck on this shit. Alright. And I always forget the order now. King's Ring means...
Giant memory.
Yep.
I thought you go to Aldia's Keep first.
I guess.
I don't think it matters.
I think it matters because you need the.
Does it?
You need the.
Oh, yeah, you know,
dragon.
you're right. You go to Aldia's Keep because you need the giant memory thing from the dragon.
But
yeah.
then the question is, how the f do you get to Aldia's Keep?
Oh, you go back to
the shrine of the Silver
Fogwoods.
Monkey or whatever.
Fogwoods.
It's not the. Yeah, no.
Yeah, Fogwoods go straight.
No, are you
Yep.
talking because there's Foggy Woods and then Shaded Woods.
The
Shaded.
What is Fogwoods? I meant shaded.
Okay, Shaded Woods is covered in shade. Fog Woods can't see shit.
All right, fair enough.
Me and Master Glencore just defeated that.
It's
thing.
actually Masterless Glencore.
That's what I said.
Don't act like you're his master because he has none.
Well, you know, he's my master.
Master of
I called
none.
him my master. Master Glencore. He went from masterless to being the master.
Pokemon Master.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know where to go now?
Shaded Woods, go straight.
Yeah.
Do Drong Lake, so you don't have to do 2 bosses at once. Ah, that's true. I suppose I could do Throne Watcher first, but it doesn't really matter. Throne Defenders, I guess. Doesn't really matter because after you, I mean, I'm probably not going to beat Nishandra first try, and if I do, I'm not going to be sad about it.
I would.
Yeah, Nick would.
You don't get the pleasure of playing it over and over again, getting more value for your money.
Holy shit! There's a whole sorts of. There's a fleet of different kappas now. That one's green, blue. There's a rainbow kappa, red kappa, yellow kappa.
Fred Durst wears a red kappa.
Yeah, backwards.
Never
Backwards
seen that.
Kappa!
I've seen that kind of kappa before. though.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Burning some sublime bone dust.
I still have some, but I haven't used it just because I want to make chat angry.
That's pretty good.
That, and I only have 3 Estus flasks. That's got to make everybody feel happy.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, on my first run through of the game, I had 5. I just haven't found any more. My route just does not take me through Estus flasks, apparently.
Hmm.
It's become like NL canon that you just will not pick up healing items like that.
Yep. Well, what I did, now that I've got that merchant back, I just...
Check this out.
Yeah, but just buy unlimited life gems.
Big D.
Right.
Big Donkey Docking Dude's Dong. Just
Yeah.
subscribe. That's like big 4 Ds right in your face.
Yeah.
Big
4 big Ds. Now, what do I want to do with my life? I don't even want to upgrade a freaking broadsword, do I? No.
God, I hate the freaking AI summons in the late game, man. Or not AI summons, the red phantoms.
Hmm.
They're harder than the freaking bosses.
I guess.
The AI summon for the Butcher is the greatest of all time, though.
For the butcher?
Yeah. You know who I mean. The guy that shoots
Excuse
arrows
me?
and just stands in the lava pit until he
Oh.
dies immediately.
I thought you were actually talking about Maneater Mildred.
He's
You
not in
mean,
that game.
What the he's like Lone
Huntsman's
Hunter
Corpse.
Lone Hunter Schmidt.
Yeah, that's the one.
Holy
Guy's
shit, I
garbage.
got comboed like fuck by this red phantom. My god.
Okay, so Big Donkey! Docking Dude's Dong just subscribed to me as well. So went for the trifecta. Thank you very much for the support. We all greatly, greatly appreciate it. Welcome to the Rock Quarry.
Thank you.
Oh my god, I love a rainbow cap
You're welcome.
as well. I think I missed somebody's subscription. I don't know who it was though, so chat, if you could post it up, that would be awesome. I did get
Maybe
wrecked.
Docking.
I got wrecked,
Got
Chad,
it.
okay? Are you happy?
Competitor now.
Ooh, follow the gospel. Up, down, all around. Welcome to J Smithtown. Thank you very much for your subscription. Raise some OTI watch slots for your buds.
You're entitled to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
The thing I really hate about this AI summon is how when he's coming to life, you know, lightning spears just travel directly through his body. Whereas almost any other enemy in the game, you could throw like at least 1 or 2 lightning spears and they'll just take it right on the chin because the laws of physics apply.
Mm.
But this guy is, you know, he doesn't play by the rules.
A few seldom do.
Sounds like a movie title.
Few seldom do.
Yeah.
This week, 2 days past never. I don't know. Just Josh things. Alright, I'm poisoned now, so I guess now I run for the other bonfire. Whatever.
Get some moss, yo.
I don't really care.
Oh, wow. Look at this guy. Easy there, badass.
You can actually light all the stuff on fire, and then it's not a big deal anymore.